Hey everyone, this is Ruby with Queen of T-shirts, and I'm coming to you today, still doing the sublimation series. This is going to be series number 4, and so what we're going to be working on today is a luggage tag. Now I don't have this one available, so what I am going to be using in place of this one is the air freshener tag. We're going to be using the air freshener tag to actually sublimate on. I am going to show you using Canva, and then what I'm going to do is transfer all that information, save that information, and take it over to Cricut to print out and cut out. Before I get into this, I'd like to thank all my subscribers that have tuned in to this video. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you click on the notification bell so when I do upload new videos, you will be notified. And then also, if you can go ahead and give me the thumbs up if you like the contents in this video. Also, to my new subscribers or my newcomers, thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. If you are not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I try to bring you new stuff or stuff that's been done and doing it my way. Okay, as I stated before, we're going to be working out of Canva. So I have Canva up. As you can see, we're over here in Canva. Canva is a free software or design that you can actually download the basic, which is absolutely free to you. But there is certain things you cannot use in Canva unless you have their subscription. I actually have the Pro, and that is what I'm using. So we're going to go ahead and customize the size that I need for this particular design for my air freshener that I am using for a luggage tag. So I'm going to click on the size. I already have the size in here, but what you would do is customize the size that you want. Mine is a 3x4 inches. And so I'm just going to go ahead and click create. It's going to create it for me. Now, I'm doing this by scratch. Basically, I'm starting from the beginning, excuse me, to what I want. So what I am going to be looking for is I want to put a background on this. So you go up in the search template, but you're going to click on elements right here to your left. You're going to see elements, click on elements, and you can search what you want to put in your background. Now, some of the searches I have, you'll see a pink background or a sparkle background. All you have to do is just type it in. The background and hit enter. So it'll bring up sparkle background, but to be specific with this, you can put in pink sparkle background. Let's see here. And it'll bring up pink sparkle background. So as I stated, Canva does give you free templates to use, but anything that you see with a crown on it means that it is strictly for pro members. If you don't see a crown on it like this here, this does not have a crown on it, you can use it. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my design that I want. So I'm just going to get out of this. And mine is already here that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to click on this one here. This is going to be my background. So what you want to do is to make this cover the whole space, the white space. you're going to left click on the, you're going to click on the three dots, and you're going to go down where it says set image as background. That is what you're going to do. We're going to set this as a background. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is bring in the image that I want to put on this. I've already uploaded my image, but I'm going to go over to my left-hand side of the page where it says upload image. You're going to click on that. You're going to upload your image, and how you do that, where it says upload file at the top in purple, you click on that. It's going to bring up your download manager. You choose wherever your design is to import it into Canva. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this because I already have my design. What I'm going to use on this design, I'm going to use the young lady that's in the black. I actually brought up two, one that has blonde hair, one that's have black and gray hair. Okay, so that is done. I brought in a design. Now we may have to resize the design, and that's fine, and I'll show you how to do that. So the next step I want to do is actually put some wording on it. Now, I'm going to go over to the left again where it says text. I'm going to click on text, and I'm just going to go ahead and click on add a subheading, or you can add a heading, whichever one you want to use. I'm going to click on a subheading, and let me move this up to the top here. I'm going to double click in this, and the wording that I want to use on this is I am fearless, or I am unstoppable. And I'm going to do an exclamation mark. Okay, so the size on here is showing me it's a 14. I am going to bring that up, and then I'm going to resize it. And I'm just bringing it in a little bit. And I'm going to have to bring it down because I want it to fit across the page. So I'm using size 21. Now I'm also going to change the font on this. I am going to use, I think I'm going to use this font. I think that's what I want to use. I think that one looks good. I just need to bring it down just a little bit more. Oh, I brought it up. I could have used the end of these to bring it in as well. And it'll bring it down for you, but I want to bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, so that one is done. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to duplicate this. I'm just going to right click and click on duplicate. So I'm going to double click inside here. And the next wording I'm going to type is I am fearless. And an exclamation. Still kept the same size font. And I'm not going to even change the color. I'm going to leave it black. And I'm going to duplicate this again. And you can click the plus sign. It'll duplicate as well. And the next one I'm going to do, double click in this. I want to cover the whole thing. And I'm going to type in, I am covered by the blood, or by God. But I am covered by the blood. If anybody know what that means. Okay. So that has been done, and click out. And now I'm going to resize this because I want to put this down at the bottom. So I'm going to have to bring the font down in size. And I'm putting this at the bottom. I'm going to raise her up a little bit. And I'm going to bring this up a little bit. It's just like she's walking on the wording. Okay, now you can also click on this and then hold down Shift. I'm using a Mac, and you can go and click on the three dots to align this. It's already centered because the center is not highlighted in black. So it's already centered, and that's what I wanted. I'm going to check on the I am covered by God. I'm going to see if that's centered. And what I need to do is also put an exclamation mark behind that. And let's go ahead and there we go. I am going to make sure it's aligned, and it is aligned. So I think everything looks good. And then I'm going to add another page. So how you add another page where it says plus add page, I'm going to add that page. Now, I'm going to put the same design. So this is going to be the front, and this is going to be the back. Now, what I can do is click on the outside of this, and I can go ahead and copy this. I can copy the color, the background, or I can go back, and how you copy is just click on copy. Or you can go back to your element and click on the design again. So this time I'm going to take the design that has the lightning or the lighter going straight down. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that design and bring this in. Next thing I'm going to do is click on the three dots, and I'm going to set this as my background. Okay, so what I am going to do is go over to the text. I'm going to click on add subheading, and I'm going to bring this up just a little bit here. And on the back of this, I am going to put a note so I can let the TSA or the people that's handling my luggage send them just a little note. So I'm going to type out, make sure my luggage gets to its destination. And exclamation mark. I think that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and click on bold. Oh, it was already bold. I'm going to leave it bold. I think that's good. And then I'm going to go ahead and click thank you. So what I'm going to do also, I am going to just, I can go ahead and duplicate this and double click in there and just type in thank you. And the next thing you want to do is to type in your name, the address, or your city and state. Normally, I just put my name on it, city and state, and my telephone number. For this purpose, I'm not going to do that. I can type in Ruby. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. And I can type in Ruby. And I would put my last name here, duplicate it two times more, and then put in my telephone number and my city and state. So city and state go up under, and your telephone number. For this purpose, I'm not going to do that. I do want to show you that you can also save this. You can print it out. You're going to share it. So we're going to do the 2 pages. I'm not going to upload it or save it on my computer because I already have one saved. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share. And what you want to do is to click on download. Now, you want to do this. I kind of bring it up in size between 1125 to 1500 pixels. I click on transparent background, and it gives you the number of pages that you're going to be downloading. Now, some people download each page singular. I normally just download both pages. It is going to give you it's going to give you a file that you have to actually unzip. So it's going to give you a zip file, and you're going to have to unzip it. I normally do it that way. I just go ahead and save it where I want to save it, go to that file and unzip the file, and it's done. But some people actually just download it separately. You can do either or, that's up to you. I'm not going to download this because I've already done this. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and print it out, and I will show you that how I'm printing it out. So I also wanted to show you how I downloaded it and saved it and brought it into Design Space. So once I click on upload, you hit browse. I'm going to go to my Canva folder on my desktop. I have it set up under luggage tags. And because I did so many, I'm going to click on the number 3, which I gave it a number. We are going to do the front of this one. And we will be downloading or uploading the back as well. So I'm going to click on open. It's going to give me the tag. I'm going to click on complex. And I always click on complex. We're not changing anything. I'm going to go ahead and click apply. I'm going to click on the one that I need to print and cut. Then I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. Oh, I put luggage tags. I'm sorry. And I'm going to put number 4. Or I could put number 3 because this is the third one. And I'm going to put in pink. And I created a folder for this collection, and I just put it up under Ruby's folder. And I'm going to upload it. And I'm going to do the back, and we'll come right back. Okay, so at this time, I uploaded it, and what I did was click on the item to add it to my canvas, and that's all you need to do. So now it did come in as a larger size than what it was. You can see it came in at 8 by 5 by 9 by 7 by 11 by 0.458. So we're going to just unlock this, go up to the top to unlock it. We're going to click in the width, and we're going to do 3.00 by 4.00 and hit enter. We're going to do the same for the brown one as well. And that's how you size it. So you want to go ahead and at the top, once you size your item, you want to go to make it. It's going to bring you to this screen. You want to choose the material size that you're going to be using. I chose 8.5 by 11. And you also want to mirror this document. Because we are going to be sublimating, when you sublimate, you always want to mirror your design so that it can fit on top of it. And when it sublimates, it will come up towards you where the picture will be the right way. So what I'm going to do, everything looks good. I'm going to go ahead and send this I'm going to go ahead and continue on this. And it's going to bring up the printing information for me. Okay, so it wants me to go ahead and send it to the printer. I'm going to go ahead and click on send to printer. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is to make sure it's on the correct printer that I'm printing to, which I am going to be changing this to my 7710 series printer by Epson. I think I'm going to leave the bleed on. You don't have to do that, but I want to leave the bleed on so when it does cut, it does not cut into the design. It will just cut around the bleed. I'm also going to click on System Dialog, and it's going to come up here. Just a second here. It's behind. It is behind one of my backgrounds here. Let's make sure. I believe it's behind here. Oh, I have to hit print. There we go. I was waiting on it to come up, but I didn't hit print. Okay, so it came up on another screen. Here it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this up so you can see what I'm going to do. It is on my 7710. I do have business cards settings set for this. I'm going to leave it there, but the only thing I'm going to have to do is change the mirror, take the mirror off, because remember, we mirrored it in Design Space. I do have the media quality as photo matte paper, and my quality is the best. I'm going to go ahead and click on layout. I'm taking flip horizontally off because when I do that, it flips it back the way I had it in Design Space. I'm going to go ahead and hit print. So I had to end up cutting it out by hand. I need to calibrate my Cricut cutter, and so it actually cut out very weird. So I end up having to reprint this and cut it out again. So the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and get this set up. I am going to lint roll this front and back, and we are going to put the front and back on each one of these. I'm going to go ahead and get this set up, and then we will cut on the heat press. Okay, so what I did was put the front and back on each side, wrapped it up, taped, put 4 pieces of tape, 2 sides, one on each end. For each one of them, I'm going to cut my heat press on. It's going to be at 397. I'm not going to even change the temperature on it, but it's going to go for 50 seconds, and we're going to go ahead and get that together. Okay, again, I'm going to be using butcher paper, and I'm going to put down the pictures on top of this, heat press, and then I'm going to put some more butcher paper down. My heater is at 400 for 50 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. Okay, so we are actually going to turn it over. And I'm going to use the same piece of paper. Okay, so it looks like it's done. Can't use this paper any longer. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Really hot. Let me get this glove. Turn this on. I'm going to do the second one. And there's the second one. Okay, so we have finished sublimating on the air fresheners. I think it did turn out really good. This is the pink one. And remember, I did it on the back as well. This is the pink one. And this is the brown one, or the bronze one. Now, the air fresheners did come with like a rubber string, elastic string. You can either use this or you can use those zip ties, which it would be stronger if you use zip ties on it. And that's what I think I'm going to be using, as a zip tie to put on my suitcase. But this is how it looks. So it has, just a little character on the front with the suitcase and a little saying, but on the back is your personal information. Um, and on the back, I put, make sure my luggage gets to its destination. Thank you. And my name, the city and state I live in, and also my telephone number. So I think this actually turned out really good. Um, I just didn't want to order any more of the luggage tags here because you only get so many in a pack, whereas the air freshener, you get about 20 to 30 different sizes in a pack. And I thought this would be the more convenient way to go. And if this gets lost, all I have to do is print out another one. But yes, now, if you like the contents of this video, please go ahead and click on that like button, and then also share out the video. And if you're not a subscriber of my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. We are also on Facebook at Queen of T-Shirts on Facebook. We would love to have you over there as well. We are on TikTok and we are on Instagram. My handle for that is Queen of T_shirts. And that's for both TikTok and also Instagram. I appreciate you guys coming in. There's more to come. I just want you guys to come back. If you something you want to see me do, please leave me a comment below. I'll also have all the items that I used today in the description. The supplies I used today will be in the description below. But until next time, we will see you on the next video. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have a great day.